All right, I'm back again. Okay, so now this one is for, again, so many of my messages. The numbers, the birthday numbers are 8, 2, 1, and overall the life path number is an 11. So another 11. We're going to get a little sticker up here. And so let's go through these numbers really quick. Again, if you want to read more, I have a free guide. That's actually what I'm reading off of, but I'm only hitting the highlights is what I'm doing. So now what's interesting with these numbers is that the 11, all of our master numbers have a base number, and the base number is a 2. So the fact that you have like an 8 and an 11, or not 11, a 2 and 11, so that energy is really strong. And then we have the 8 and the 1 on the other side, who were kind of very similar in energy. So we're going to kind of talk about the 11 and 2 together, and we're going to talk about the 8 and 1 together. So we're going to go really fast, okay? So hang on, we got this. All right, so let's start with the 2 and the 11. So here's the thing with the 11 is a master motivator. So again, here for a bigger purpose, probably feel that. Now this one is somebody that's a little bit younger, 8, so there'd be 17. So they're 2008. Sorry, I was doing math in my head. For anybody that's following along. Okay, so lots of intuition here. Some of this stuff may be starting to come to the forefront. It may be a little bit, right? 8, 9, 10. Okay, so just doing some math real quick. Okay, so lots of intuition with the 11. Intuitive, insightful, inspirational, visionary. There's sensitivity in here. Empathy, lots of empathy. These are compassion numbers. Your 2 is a compassion number as well. And so they can be, they're I'm losing my words tonight. I'm so sorry. So again, lots of sensitivity, but it's a superpower. Sensitivity is a superpower, so they can pick up on things. It's what allows them to kind of tap into, know how to show up for people and things like that. Because they're 17, they might struggle with that a little bit. So just be aware. And then self-doubt. So self-doubt, and the other thing with the 2 and 11 is self-worth. So this is a big one for them, is learning how to believe in themselves, believe in their abilities, but also knowing they're worthy. So like the 2 in the compassion, they like to show up. They like to take care of people. They will give and give and give till there's nothing left to give. They'll also people please. And it's because they feel like they have to show up in order to be worthy. And the fact is like, you're worthy no matter what. You're worthy because you exist. Everything else is gravy. But sometimes because of society and everything else that happens, sometimes we get to believe that we're not worthy. And so sometimes the 11 and 2s will spend their whole life trying to people please their way to being worthy. So I just want you to know that little piece there. Okay, so now let's talk about the 8 and the 1. So the 1 is the leader and the 8 is the achiever. Very similar energies here. So because I'm like telling this for a mom that has a son that these numbers, because of the 8 and the 1, they're probably pretty hard-headed. They want to do their own things. The 1s are here to lead their own path, to do their own thing. They don't take authority very well. They're the ones that's supposed to be leading the pack. And then you've got leadership in your 8 as well. We'll talk about the 8, and then we'll just tap into where 1s are different. Ambitious, driven, born to lead, confident, authoritative, strategic, practical. 8s are pretty cool. 8s can kind of pretty much make anything happen if they want to. So anything that he wants to do, he's going to be able to do. Let's see. Lots of resilience, can turn challenges into success. The thing with the 1s and the 8s are the work-life balance. Got to watch out for that. And a lot of control issues, like they have a hard time trusting others, delegating others, that kind of stuff. They want to kind of take over and just do it themselves. So just be aware of that. Now on the 1s, where the 1s are different, is 1s bring in creativity. So you got innovation, problem solving, that kind of thing. And then the other thing with the 1s is self-criticism. So when I see the self-criticism tapped in with the self-doubt, you got to watch out for this ones, because they can be really, really hard on themselves. And that negative self-talk can go, can cycle and spiral down pretty fast, like because ones put themselves at a high expectation, and if they don't meet that high expectation, they get really down on themselves, and then that self-doubt starts coming in. So a lot of like encouragement, learning how to believe in themselves, and that's one thing as parents we can do with our children is kind of help them in understanding this and helping. And what sucks is we're not taught how to do this, and so a lot of us have been like learning it as we go. So all right, there's so much more to these numbers, but hopefully that's helpful. And I'll see you later, my friend.